It's showtime.
Wake up. It is 74 degrees outside. It's already a hot morning. You can feel it as soon as you walk outside. What do you think, Jamie?
It's always hot in here. When you follow the Dale Jackson or Yellowhammer Live, the Dale Jackson and Stan McDonald show, it's always hot in here. I think the hot air just sucks up all the other fresh air coming in. But anyway, you can see it on Yellowhammer News in the afternoon. Yellowhammer TV at 1 o'clock. 18 million views.
No.
That's eventually what we're going to get to. Join me today, my good buddy Stan McDonald, and here just in time to talk about SEC Media Days. He was on Dale's show this morning. Good morning. Good to see you again, Stan.
Hey, I'm doing great. It's great to be here. Thank you, Jimmy.
That's right. The
Thanks
former probate judge of Limestone County. Because of him, I ran for probate judge.
Exactly right.
Thirsty, how are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm doing real good.
Danny Vinson and Joe Carlucci from New York City.
New York City?
Goodness.
You got anything to say? That's a first.
Not yet.
Not yet? All right.
Give me time. I'm
Over. Hey, Zack's in ready to go this morning, filling in for Greg Skipworth, who's spending his lifetime at SEC Media Days.
You go to his Facebook page and see he was interviewed by one of the TV stations the other day.
What he said?
Probably told me they're doing a great job.
He probably knew more than they did, Joe.
That is true.
And on set, too. Join us this morning. Joseph and Kevin Ward in here this morning. President, what are you, President of the Baptist Association?
Nah, just director of missions, man.
Director.
I'm not president of anything.
Oh, president. He's a Florida fan.
That's right.
He's up here today talking about Greg McElroy and Patrick Nix. A night with them. Doors open at 5 p.m. Main event at 6. Main event.
At Clements.
Saturday, August 5th, out at Clements Baptist Church.
That's right.
Last year we had Bobby Bowden.
That's right.
Yeah, and Joel Carwile got up there and got to do the interviews. I was hoping you would ask me to sit along with you this year. Let me get some publicity.
We'll talk
But
about
no, once again, you left me out. Once again, you left me out.
Oh, you're right.
That's kind of the way it goes. Now, I've heard we've had some complaints lately down at Joe's world-famous pizzeria. That's right.
Complaints?
We are kind of out of meat right now.
It sells out.
Yeah.
We sold out of everything we've had. It is the best tasting stuff you'll ever. Stan, you've had it.
Absolutely. It was fantastic. In fact, we almost came this past Saturday again. I'm glad to know
You better
that we
put
were
your
out.
orders in.
We got a cattle drive coming through today or tomorrow. We'll be delivering to all my folks out there. Right. Place an order down at Joe's. If he ain't got it, order you a bunch of pizzas. In the meantime, we'll go from there. Let's talk about the weather. If you've been outside right now, you might want to go naked because there ain't a breeze stirring, is it, buddy?
No, keep your clothes on, please. 74 degrees out there. Yes, it's going to be another warm day. We do have rain in the forecast today. Of course, yesterday there was rain in the forecast also, but it didn't seem like it was going to rain anytime soon on us yesterday. So that was nice. Got to have a nice pool day. High temperatures today actually of 89 with that 60% chance of those scattered showers throughout the valley. And then tomorrow, today is 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow is 60% chance of rain. Do whatever you need to do out there today, and then tomorrow that rain should be here along with possibly even Saturday. And we're hoping for just maybe a sprinkle or two, but no thunder come Saturday because it's the volleyball cure. It's going to be a lot of fun out there. Jamie's going to be out there too. Don't forget it. And of course, Isogenics, if you want to gain some energy, lose a few pounds or a lot of pounds, or just feel wonderful. It's 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. Give me a call, 603-4848, and
Trying
we'll
to
give
send
you all the
Stan McDonald on
details.
that right now. Where you can stay and hey, look for me when y'all show up by the thousands down at Athens High School Saturday morning. 8:30 is when it starts. 9 o'clock when it officially starts.
You have to be
I got to be there
there
at 8:30. Look for me in this lily white, brand new Channel 11 shirt.
It'll be muddy.
I hope I get no mud on it.
Good luck with that.
Huh? No mud on it.
Everyone will put their handprints
And
on
there'll
it.
be one vendor only this year.
Who might that be?
Yeah, who might that be?
Selling
Joe
pizzas.
Carlucci from New York City. New York.
Well, actually, there'll be two. We're letting her shave dice. She's going to.
Oh, shaved ice.
Hey,
That'd
Shaved
be a
ice?
good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaved ice, that would be a good one.
For all the times I mention you, I got a roving microphone stand. They're going to let me go and talk to people. As far as we can reach out there, I'll be plugging so I get a small percentage. But first, I want to start out
You
with
get your hands in everything. How many more hands do you have left?
I want to start out with an exclusive story to tell y'all about a local hero that happened 2 days ago. Maddie Cooper was swimming over here at the townhouse. Joe Clem was over there with her, and there's some other lady, and a 3-year-old. Well, anyway, Maddie and the little girl were on the stairs. The little girl, that's Maddie jumping off the pool at our house. The little girl slips under the water. She can't swim. Maddie goes under the water, picks her up, pushes her up on top of the water, and hollers for Joe to come and help her.
No way.
Yeah, true story.
Man,
So,
that's awesome, man.
Maddie's unique name is Baywalk. Let's leave it in the back, but our local hero, Maddie Cooper, at 5 years old, saving a
Get out her
girl.
brains. Don't take it for her grandfather.
And called for help, too.
And called for help. Called Joe to help her.
You can't teach
Get
that.
over there.
I don't think Zack would be able to do that.
And
Probably.
thanks for you several thousand people that have watched that on Facebook, and me and Maddie arguing about her, what was it, mermaid. Because she saved somebody, she can swim like that now. I let her bring it back to the house, and now she's swimming up a storm over
If
there.
you've not seen that video, it's on
So-
Facebook, and she's explaining to Papa why it's safe for her to just let me show you I can swim in this fish tail, or mermaid tail. She's so serious in it. It's cute.
All right, let's get ready to go to KFC Sports with Zack.
Get a pillow.
So now here we are ready to go live from SEC Media Days, the Greg Skipworth lookalike.
Right there.
Can you hear me now?
Zack.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Yes, our correspondent Greg Skipworth is down there, and he is definitely getting interviewed. He's been interviewed by Kansas City paper, Birmingham TV station, and I think he's got everybody's. He didn't get a picture with Nick Saban yesterday, so I guess he's disappointed on that. But I'm sure he'll have some stories to tell us. Hey, Coach Saban yesterday says he does not want to waste a failure. He said, I think when you lose, everyone's mindset is much more willing to change. I want to learn. I don't want to waste a failure. So I hope we just go out and blow Florida State out.
Yeah, just like you did that to Clemson, right?
Hey, and good news for Alabama on the injury front.
You want to stay the rest
Sean
of the show?
Deion Hamilton and Bo Scarborough have no restrictions, so that's definitely good. We need both of them back. Even though we got 10 running backs, we'll still take Bo. And Sean Deion's a big leader. Auburn today, y'all Auburn guys, they will be there today. Gus and the crew will be heading down there.
I thought everybody left by now.
Well, all the good folk, but they some of them stuck around for Auburn. So that will be today.
Well, let's talk a
Auburn
minute.
time.
Zach, while you got the mic staying with you, y'all talked about this on the Dale Show this morning. Shannon
I got
did.
this pulled
The
up.
possibility of SEC Media Days leaving the Winfrey Hotel.
Well, I think it's a terrible idea. But
Yes.
I talked to Zack about it off the air, and Zack he hit it right on the head with the reason they don't need to do it. But Zack, why don't you tell them what you told me?
If Zach knows it, why don't
if
they
you
know
leave,
it?
you will not have the crazy Alabama Auburn fans. Like I said yesterday, Alabama Auburn fans.
Like a Greg
crazy.
Skipworth?
Yeah, like old Skip. But I mean, you will not have those guys. You won't see the guy with the ring and the championship belt from Alabama stand there. You will not see those crazies in Dallas or Atlanta. It'd be more of a business-like atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I think they like the carnival type atmosphere where people just go crazy. Come here, let me get my autograph, let me get my picture made. Paul Feinbaum, people were just stopping him like crazy, getting their picture made with him yesterday. So I mean, I think they need to stay in Hoover. I think it's a good spot, and don't.
Hey, I think gives me an idea. I think I'm gonna start ZTV Days here, and we'll have all the people come in that's been on Country Rover and stuff like that. And people take a picture with them.
Yeah, we can just sit
You're
here and
starting when
interview.
things are
I'm gonna start a
over.
new business, Joe.
Some of them might not be alive.
Well, most of them
aren't.
are.
Hey, and IRS says Floyd Mayweather still owes $22 million. That's why he's fighting, because he needs the money to pay off the IRS.
Wow.
I mean, he's terrible.
He needs a good attorney.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, if you did not see their video, well, you'd have to
All right, well, how's
cover
that
up your
fight
ears because
gonna
they were
work?
cousin.
Does anything go in that fight?
No, it's a boxing match. There's four. There's just the
He can't
It's gonna be a
the other guy
legit
can't
boxing.
kiss him?
Nope, he'll lose all
No,
his
it's
money.
boxing.
It's gonna be a
Lose
boxing
everything.
match. I
It will-
think
it will
Floyd would
destroy
probably kill
MMA.
him. Floyd will beat him in the
Destroy
first
everything.
round, probably.
It's boxing.
Yeah, be quick.
It's all a show. They're probably hanging out behind stage. Did you
It's all
watch the press
WWE
conference?
right
To get a
now.
rematch.
There won't be no rematch. It's just for money. He's
Now, I'd love to
getting
see
over 100
Floyd in the
million. And I
MMA.
highly doubt someone that made $700 million needs the money. He just probably don't want to give it out like the rest of the athletes. And you should be talking about Tim Tebow's
Hey, he got named to the All-Star team.
And Aaron Judge, have you talked about him? He's the next LeBron James.
Let's talk about Tebow.
Aaron Judge is something else.
Okay.
That's your man.
That's it. He'll be playing for the Mets by September 1st.
And that's Kevin Ward's guy, too.
All right, go T-Bow, baby. I'm waiting. Go get it.
I got a good question if you know what I only come back then and Judge Jamie. You think you know everything. Hey,
Oh, Kevin, he's all over you.
When did I have that story? Yesterday. Y'all notice how I'm sitting up here right now?
Slouching.
Kind of like you were.
Sit
a while
up
ago.
straight.
You don't sit straight up like that. Do you know now that survey says slouching is good for you and sitting up straight is bad for you?
Well, then that's
Boy, I'm in trouble.
Why is that?
Just
You don't know. I want to hear that.
Because some newspaper article wanted to write about slouching is okay to teach youngsters to
yeah, it
slouch.
feels pretty good, don't it? That's what it says. Look over here on set too, Brad. Slouching now is good for you.
This ain't bad.
That's right.
It would be bad when you can't roll out of bed.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
See, we just lay back and relax now, not worry about it. Every time my wife or Mabel get on to you, hey, sit up straight.
Did you hear your mom
one thing,
say?
speaking of those studies, one thing you've gotten on to me about recently,
Yeah.
and I'm working on this, you like to talk about how I'm late to certain things.
You have been, hey,
You
I got
were on
to.
time.
Yeah, but you know what?
That
I
was
probably
awesome.
need to go back to being late.
No.
Because there was a recent study, I think you and I both saw at the same time, that said that people who are chronically late are more successful people.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
Oh, wow.
So,
Well, Cooper and Company will still now be playing at 6:15 instead of 6.
I am never late. Never late. Show up late for Dale's show next week, see what happens. Your show, Dale's show, my show. All right, let's take a break right now. We'll go back and play the favorite game show in Athens, Alabama at 6:15 in the morning.
Maybe.
The
only one.
Y'all,
right.
hang on. See, I didn't read that survey, Stan. You didn't hear that? Come on, Stan, you. I feel like a stud every time I hear this.
Hey, Stud.
Not a jackass, a stud.
Hey, Stud, sit up.
No, I ain't sitting up, and I'm slouching now. Hey, One Love here. My buddy Zeke brings you this 7 locations in North Alabama, 233-3844. The main one here in Athens, Alabama. Financing available starting as little as $40 a month.
Say what?
You can't hear good. I got a parent or somebody can't. Go down by there. We got somebody take you. Had Dr. Teitmiller up here yesterday. You can't see. He can fix you.
That's right.
Here, right there, Dr. Coleman, fix your teeth, get you all fixed up out there. I need a psychiatrist up here.
Yes, you do.
Stan, in case you don't remember, might have been a while. Wrong answer, right answer. Winner takes home a Vienna sausage. Or a pizza, Joe's
Yum.
world famous pizza where you love to eat, or pork rinds with milk gravy, Mike Blakely's favorite. First question out of the Kansas this morning. That's what's Eagle Eye Joseph over here. Limestone County ranks, there are 67 counties in the state of Alabama. Limestone County ranks where as number of voters in that process?
13.
I'll let you have it, Kevin. 15th would be the exact answer on that. But how many voters? Wait a minute, this is a gimme to Stan. Having been the former probate judge, which I ran for, by the way, for 2 weeks. How many registered voters are there in Limestone County?
40,000.
I've got to answer this. 32,000.
That would be wrong. No wonder you didn't run again. All right, here we go.
Jamie.
As of right now, there are 58,050.
Only 32 participate.
32,000 of them living on County Line Road. All right, here we go. Who wants his pistol permit back?
Bentley. Don't they want Bentley?
Governor Robert Bentley. That was a good point that Shannon made this morning on Dale Jackson show, talking about that. The sheriff down there was just being a little bit mean to him
They were
about
misdemeanors,
that.
not felonies, correct?
All right, Bank Street Players are presenting Fiddler on the Roof over in the Princess Theater. What year did the play first come out?
72.
75.
Play, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Play,
play
is early.
6.
The movie came out.
I'll let you have it on the movie. The movie was 71.
We're not doing the movie, we're doing the
What year
play.
did the musical first come out?
Don't give me.
65.
Let's stand out that one. 1964 would be that.
I wasn't even thought.
Princess Theater, Performing Arts, July 20th, 21st, and then all tickets are $18, so they always do a super job with that.
Yeah, they do.
Spirit of America Decatur just concluded. What is the most famous person ever to be over there?
Ronald Reagan.
1984, Ronald.
Ronald Reagan. Danny, his Reagan person didn't stay and got the exact date there. Did you go?
I was there. You better believe it.
How old were you?
Well, I would have been 23.
Okay, so you was over there then? Well, July 4th, 1984. All right, let's go do an SEC question right here. Know it all, Kevin Ward?
Go, Kevin.
I don't know that much, just enough.
Well, you act like you do. All
He
right.
might surprise you.
How much did Alabama beat Florida in the SEC championship game this past year?
It only takes one point, you know.
What was the score?
That's true. They know that, or one section.
Zach, I'll let
That's
you
what
have
they
it.
lose by.
54-16. But here's the real question. This Florida's won the East the last 2 years. Since 08, when they both expanded, record just was since 12, let's just say, 12. When the league expanded from 12 schools to 14, what is the record with the East versus the West?
East versus the West.
I guess it's something in O.
25.
Jack, how do you
Use your
not
mic,
know
Zach.
this? You're the
51
sportsman.
wins
Come
for the West,
on.
24 losses for the other team.
Jack, you should
That's
know
a
that.
320 winning percentage.
I didn't get it right.
51 wins and 24
All
losses.
right, here we go. All right, here we go, Ray.
Oh, can you hear me now?
All right, here we go.
That works that
Thank you very
way.
much.
Only our political person would know probably the answer to this question this morning. They're getting ready to take a summer break in Washington, D.C. And all you people playing worldwide and at home this morning, pay attention. How many weeks off do they get?
About
Well,
half.
they normally get 4 weeks off. In August, you talking about the August break?
Yeah.
It's either 2 or 4.
It's actually, you're close enough, they get 5.
Okay.
But this
Extra.
year, they're trying to say, well, I don't know if we can take a break. All right, that's an easy one. Let's go to President Trump right now. Everybody's,
He's hot, man. It's all going on.
and all you people watching, Trump is president. Trump, Trump, Trump. Get over it. All right, here we go. This question is, how many Twitter followers does Donald Trump have?
Oh.
10 million.
I'd say it's more than that. It's
No,
probably
it's
like
like-
52 million, something like that.
98 million.
33 million to be exact. But here's the real question. How many times has he tweeted on that account since 09?
Oh,
How
goodness.
many tweets has he tweeted?
10 million.
Oh, it ain't gonna work.
No, it's 20,000.
300,000.
35,000 times since starting the count in 2000. I have
Gee,
never
you would think
tweeted in
more.
my life. If I do, I go change my underwear.
That's right.
You don't give a twit, do you?
Huh?
Tweet, tweet,
Only
tweet,
one other
tweet.
man will know the answer to this question.
James the Parker in the Twitter room.
That's right, the Mustang Man. In USA Today yesterday, what is considered now America's fastest SUV?
Oh, it's a Dodge Durango.
The Dodge Durango?
Ooh.
Joseph, this man is putting you to shame over there. The Dodge Durango is the correct answer. 475 horsepower. It's a beast.
Man,
$63,000.
Won't you get you one?
6.
I don't need another vehicle.
ZTV on the side of it.
I got a Hummer now with ZTV on the side as my good doctor.
2 miles a gallon.
As my gets
Almost 12.
9, almost 12. As my good friend and doctor, Dr. Eric Stanford says, you got the most popular vehicle in town. I can't go nowhere without being spotted.
Yeah, see,
There ain't nowhere to hide at the liquor store, I can tell you that.
Busted.
All right, in New Jersey, a museum up that way found some cases of wine. Accidentally down in the basement of wine store, whatever they had. How
I'm
old
not sure they work.
is the wine?
It's like 200 years old, wasn't it?
Man, you're like a Greg Skipworth up here playing. I got
He said it's Skip's place today.
That's right.
Watch and take
The
pictures of
Liberty
all
Hall Museum dated back to 1796. I don't know if they're going to open it or not, but that's where. Okay.
our-
Guys, then we got a couple of little harder questions in just a second. USA Today, 60 years ago yesterday, I'm giving it away right here. What was the first president ever to ride in a helicopter?
60 years ago?
Eisenhower?
Eisenhower's the right answer. I shouldn't have said 6. I was just giving it away. Man, Daddy, you on fire this
Well,
morning
I can do
too?
math in my head. Hang on.
All right, here we go. Know it all.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm in trouble.
Average wedding in the great state of Alabama. Well, I'll just ask it different. Okay, first. Cost what? It ranks 20th in the U.S.
30,000.
10,000.
15.
75.
25,000.
Let Danny have 20,355. While we're on that subject, how many weddings in the great state of Alabama has Jamie Rover Cooper performed?
2.
2 is the right answer. I got that right. Let's throw that in. All right.
That's good.
Well, in the
How
South,
many
they get
weddings?
married at like 12,
Huh?
divorced by 13, and remarried by 19.
That's right. I was going to stand by for another one. How many weddings last year were performed in Alabama?
Oh, thousands.
Why?
25.
No, don't be too far
Married at
out.
13, and
20,000.
divorced by 14, and remarried at 20 in the South.
Yeah.
6,000.
2,500.
20,000.
Oh, that's
10,000.
6,000.
Probably 30.
Joe, what did you say?
Huh?
30,000.
Joe had 38,440.
How many of those were remarried?
Yeah. Joe, have you got something on people been married more than once?
Not at all. I'm just saying in the South they get
Have
married
you?
so young.
Have you?
No, I've never been married.
Well, I know, but you got something about guys been married more than once?
Guys? No, but I'm saying in the South they get married so young. They get married at like 16.
He said at 14. I thought you said
Not
14.
anymore.
Not anymore, but they used to. I mean, how old were you when you got married? 12?
She just get married, she was 13.
Yeah.
Bevins Fish Market.
Wow.
But that's a long time ago.
Wow.
And that was like Sheila and Dawn.
Loretta Lynn got married 13.
What is the area? You know your good friends Sheila and Don Lauderdale, what they did?
They've been married 62 years. Don't you can't
Well, let me
say.
tell you. Let me tell you.
They didn't get divorced, did they?
Let me tell you
Did
what they did. Let me tell you what they did. We
What'd
shut
they
up for a
do?
moment. They got married in high school. He went to Tanner. She went to Athens. Went to Iuka, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Got married. Came back. Went to school. Didn't tell nobody. What? 6 months?
A year.
A year.
A year.
No, it said a
Their
year.
parents.
Now look what kind of trash you know on those good Christian people.
That's not trash, just because they didn't want to invite you to the wedding.
What is excluding what Gloria's wearing or Mabel?
A romper.
What is the average engagement ring in the state of Alabama cost?
$3,000.
Joe?
10,000.
Carlucci, $3,041 is the correct answer.
Have you already bought one?
I wouldn't spend $3,000 on a ring. I'd put a little more out.
Oh,
Nothing against if you put $3,000, but
All right,
I'm
2
good.
other questions. Y'all pay attention. That big iceberg that's about to consume the world, how much does it, that's breaking loose? Y'all heard about this on the news. How much does it weigh?
Oh, I did hear
They
that.
figured that.
I can't remember.
1 trillion tons.
Quadrillion, 20, and
How many, it's as big as the size of Delaware. What is the average, what's the square miles of it?
Square miles?
40.
No idea.
No, more.
I just got through saying it's as big as the state of Delaware.
square mileage.
Well, how big state of Delaware?
2,239,000 square miles, and it's 60 stories above sea level.
Ooh.
That thing melts. Y'all ought to run.
So if it falls in the water, we're going to have a...
Should ask Siri, Brad.
Tsunami. What is it?
Tsunami.
Tsunami.
So I have to say high ground.
I was getting some tsunami wrestlers there. Last question. Here we go. Here we go. For you people that eat healthy, Kevin, you may get this one.
He's looking over here at the factory.
I don't know what this has got to do with healthy, but tell me, it is a woolen accessory. It speeds up ripening time and reduces bruising for avocados. What would that be? You can actually, it can get ripened a avocado in 24 hours. Joe,
A little bitty, tiny sweater for avocados.
Burlap.
what did you say?
A sweater,
I need a little something more than that.
sock, or
A sock. An avocado sock is the correct answer. Joseph, there it is right there. You now can buy an avocado sock for $12 to put your avocado in and let it ripen early.
Really?
Pretty cool.
How about that?
I like that. We should put ZTV on one side. Logo. and
What have you gotten that we can ripen early at your place?
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
We got any, when will we have a fresh cow shipment down there?
That's what I'm asking you.
Brad,
I'm getting people walking out. They're not even putting pizza now.
They need to buy a pizza.
Everybody's buying all the steaks we got.
Well, we have chicken, Jamie.
Yes,
I'm cooking
we
some
do.
chicken today.
Soon the
delicious.
Hummer will be refrigerated. We'll take that in there, and then we'll take a break. Y'all hang on.
Good morning. Wake up, everyone. Trying to get Joe's attention in the kitchen. He's going to cook some chicken parmesan. It's going to be delicious this morning. We do have some chicken available. You can go by Joe's and pick that up. But let me tell you, 74 degrees today. No real rain to worry about today. So get out and do everything that you think you might miss out tomorrow. And tomorrow, 60% chance of rain, which temperature sticking around the same, 89 for today and 89 for tomorrow. So not bad. And then possibly some rain on Saturday. Hopefully no severe thunderstorms or anything like that, and it won't interfere with the volleyball games that will be taking place all day long here in Athens. That's Volleyball for a Cure. You can go on Facebook and find out more information about that, or just get in touch with Gina Yarbrough. And Joe Carlucci will have, there it is, thank you, Brian, we'll have some pizzas right there made on the spot. He'll have his truck out there, and it'll all be ready to go. So that'll be really good. Valley Smiles, of course, brings you this portion of the program. All you have to do is call Dr. Alan Coleman. He has a new number. That's 774-9020. He says, come see him. He's there all the time. He is not
We got a
retired.
dentist, eye doctor, hearing specialist, attorneys, you up
Got it
here
all.
ready to go. So, thanks for being up here, boy. You did a great job on Dale's show
He
this
really
morning.
did.
Well, thank you, Jamie. It was a great.
I can't remember when we started this little thing. I called you with a little idea. Man, we got a long way to go with it right now. And I said, what do you
Changed quite a
think
bit.
about getting somebody on the show? And it was all good. Then we kind of asked Dale about it. And next thing I know, he's
I
full
like
time.
Well, yeah, I guess we had the idea maybe 2.5, 3 months ago. Talked about it, and political talk. I guess it's the only statewide show that there's going to
it
be,
is.
and we get started early, and it's already taken off.
Well, we met with you a couple of times, and you called a friend of yours from down at Montgomery. We got
Right.
him on the phone talking
Right.
about it, and then as far as we know, let me pose. And then, next thing you know, there's nobody, they may have done some tape programs, but nobody's ever done a live show like that. And since we're so close to VNN over here,
natural.
it's just, and then when Dale said he could participate with us, I knew you weren't going to get up coming there every morning at 5 o'clock. You were prepared to. if we had to.
Yeah, I was ready to.
That
Well, we
would've been tough.
we found out what we're going to do. Then it just kind of went from there. But politics, how big are politics going to be in Alabama the next 2 years?
Well, we have the special United States Senate election here on August 15th. There'll be a runoff on September 26th. After that, the aftermath of that, somebody will win. I mean, I personally think Mo Brooks has a very good chance of winning. If he does, that leaves a vacant seat for the congressional race. There will be a special election there as well.
Now, when would that take place?
Well,
Say Mo wins.
it would probably take place roughly in March, is my best prediction. Which, by the way, now that is not going to be set by the governor. That will be set. It's just I'm not sure who sets it, but it will be. It won't have the governor will not have the discretion on that. It will be an immediate special election, probably in March. And then you'll have local people that are probably state senators or county commissioners or state house members now run for that, sheriffs possibly, and it's just going to be a upside down turnover tax.
Provided Mo wins. Well, in Mo's situation, and Mo's a great guy. My brother used to work for him in Huntsville.
Yeah.
He was the county commissioner, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was county commissioner. He was also district attorney.
District attorney over there.
Guy Hunter
But
Bourne.
Mo's situation is beyond Coleman, basically. How well known is Mo?
What? He's really, really strong north of Coleman. Yeah, and then the farther down you go, the less. But this special election, it does not have a huge turnout. Most of the people who vote in the special election are going to be those that really keep up and follow things. And among that group, He's reasonably well known and becoming more so, especially with some of these endorsements he's been getting.
Well, we first started this, we had Dale on to do the first interview talking about the show. The shooting had just taken place in Washington. And Mo basically came out a hero in that deal.
Yeah.
How well did that go over politically with him in state Alabama?
You know, I tell you, Jamie, we've tried not to talk about that very much because it's such a serious and sacred scenario
That guy just got out of the hospital.
you don't
by the
want to
way.
be political about that. But
And
now,
he wasn't there being political. He was
No, he
there
wasn't.
doing what you do when you see somebody in need and need help, and he reacted. He was wonderful.
behind the scenes, even we didn't talk about it in its political terms until recently. And you just have to acknowledge and understand that that was one of those things that can cause a campaign to sort of take a life of its own. There for a couple of weeks, it was, headline news, and it was worth a lot in the campaign.
What kind of damage did we've all seen Luther Strange negative ads come out, which they're pretty good to show Mo with Pelosi and Warren and all that stuff.
I
that
like
came out.
Stan's remark,
What was
though.
your
When you
remark
say
about that
pretty
this morning?
good, then they look harsh.
Say it.
Well,
Go ahead and
my
say it.
remark on that is that
Say it.
advertisement is geared towards the stupid voter. I'm sure that's what you wanted me to say. And
The
it is geared towards a very ignorant voter.
The
And what I mean-
non-educated voter.
Yeah, what I
on
mean
the
by
county.
that
That's what I want you to explain.
let's just say this. Let's say you see that ad and you're a Mo Brooks person, or maybe you're even a Luther Strange or a Roy Moore, a Trip Pittman person. You might see all kind of things about that ad that you think, well, that's disgusting. That's not talking about what I care about. That's not on the issues. That's not this or that's not that. Y'all, if you're thinking about it that much, that ad is not geared towards you. That ad is geared towards the people who don't think
know.
about it at all.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, most voters, great percentage, already know how they're going to vote in that election. So if you're 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 weeks before the election, and you still don't know how you're going to vote, that means there's a lot of things you don't think about. A lot of in-depth things you don't think about. That means you're probably making a lot of decisions in some shallow type things.
How many of the political candidates that are out there when Trump first came on board were shying away from him and possibly said something on video that could definitely be used against them now in an ad just like that?
Let me tell you something.
All of them, just about.
Listen, we all
We
had
were all
doubts
skeptical.
about Donald Trump.
Yes. We just
Where's
didn't
the
want
camera?
Hillary.
Hey.
We all had doubts.
Not me.
about
I'm
Donald
a Trump from get-go.
That's because there was no
I
one else.
know, and Jamie, and can I say this? I applaud you for that. You were right, and for the people who had it right from the inception, I
Congratulations.
congratulate
Did I think he would win?
No.
Let me tell you what, and I've told this before, I was Donald Trump just because of his bombacity, I guess, if that's
Yeah.
the word. I go in, I get up 2 o'clock that morning, watch the election, I got sick, just knew Hillary. I'll turn on, it's on NBC, and they're all
They're all
there like
crying.
this right here, and I woke up and said, you ain't gonna believe this, but Donald Trump's president.
couldn't believe
it was
it.
incredible. I was sitting there watching the thing, and I'm sure that on TV, Britt Hume is not supposed to have his cell phone off.
Yeah.
I'm sure somewhere they tell you not to put your cell phone
Right.
on and look at it while you're on TV.
This can't
I
be
noticed
real.
Britt Hume pulled his cell phone out, and they were all talking about what the Fox News people were projecting. And Hume just says, stock market just dropped 400 points. Well, as soon as Britt Hume said the
Immediately.
stock market dropped 400 points, I knew we'd won.
Because everybody panicked.
Those guys.
Wow.
Well, of course, the market did okay, but the market doesn't like uncertainty, and nobody expected it.
Nobody thought that was
one
going to work.
expected
But
it.
anyway, let me ask you another question. You just mentioned politics, how big politics are. Football obviously reigns in Alabama, Auburn.
Yeah.
And you're a big Auburn fan, Auburn graduate, good friends with Bill Matthews here in Athens and everything,
Yeah.
but y'all went there. SEC Media Days kicks football off. I mean, a couple
Right.
of weeks they start practicing. How big is politics compared to football? Is it knocking on the door?
Well, Jamie, I like to say, and we say in our family, somewhere someone said a study that, when you get together on Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's 3 things you're not supposed to talk about: politics, football, and religion. Well, in Alabama, I say, number 1, what else is there?
That's right.
And number 2, I say, isn't it all the same thing?
Kind of. Well, is it safe to say, and I give Zack Green credit for saying this, and I've used it several times,
You stole his line.
Dale Jackson is the Paul Feinbaum of politics in Alabama.
Well, there's a lot of truth to that because Paul Feinbaum, there's a lot of coaches that don't coach anymore because of him. And Dale Jackson there's a lot of public office holders that may not be so anymore because of him. That's exactly right.
Bottom line, what do you think of the show that me and you kind of came up with 2.5 months ago? It's 3 days old.
Hey, I think it's like I'm bullish on it. And you see, I think it's going to do like that right there.
You can see there's the show right there. That was this
Shot
morning.
from this morning.
And you can see it at 5 o'clock again tomorrow live and play replay. But at 1 o'clock today, of course, you can see it on our YouTube channel and Facebook here later this morning. You can also see it on Yellowhammer, which is, how big is Yellowhammer?
YellowhammerTV.com.
Familiar with Yellow. How big is Yellowhammer News in Alabama?
Jamie, it's huge.
But
If you don't want to be one of those ignorant voters we spoke about a minute ago,
Go check it
you
out.
can watch on Yellowhammer. There's no question about it. So if anybody was offended, then the way to remedy that
true.
situation is to go to
Educated.
Yellowhammer.
That's
All
right.
right, one other question. You talk about low. You used to be the probate judge here in Limestone County, so you handled the local elections. When you say low voter turnout for this, about what percentage of Alabamians will turn out for this first go-round with the U.S. Senate?
I think it'll be more than 5 and less than 10.
Percent?
Right. Yes, that's
Who
exactly
does
right.
that favor?
It favors the people who are, well, the actual individuals it will favor will be Roy Moore and Mo Brooks, in my opinion.
So there's a chance Luther Strange may not make the.
There's a good chance that Luther Strange will not make the runoff.
Hallelujah, brother.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah. Now, but look, he's going to spend so much money. This is really going to test political science theories.
Who spends the most?
Because, usually, listen, I'm feeling comfortable if my candidate is outspending everybody else 4 or 5 to 1, and he will do that.
He will do that, okay.
There's an axiom that
we got to
says,
get with his campaign.
yeah, there's an axiom that says, he who screams the loudest wins, and the way to scream loudest in politics is have the most money. So I think if I'm in his,
Hillary Clinton
boardroom,
outspent
You
Donald
have
Trump
to.
about 2, 3 to 1.
yeah, that's
She
right.
did. That's right.
So it's going to be an
Maybe it's
interesting
a new
study.
world.
All right, Stan, thanks for being part of it.
Okay.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk about what's happening here with Greg McElroy and Patrick Nix with Danny and Joseph. Also, y'all hang on. And now cruising All-Star Plumbers. They are #1. Also brought to you by Eddie Pruitt Ford, Hartselle, Alabama. Go by and visit with him. Get you a new Mustang like the rest of us. And also by Brad. Talked to Brad yesterday. Wanted to place a meat order. Wanted all the fillets
did
we could
place
get. I
one.
said, they ain't even got none. Y'all stick with us. We got a cattle herd coming in today or tomorrow.
You tell him you trade him some steaks for a Jeep.
He said, you ain't even want to use that Jeep once I get done with it.
It's gonna
He's
be-
been holding it hostage.
It's going to be like museum quality, is that what you're saying?
All right, what's happening this weekend?
Well, hey, let me tell you a quick rumor before we talk about car shows. The rumor is that today, somewhere, live media, Facebook, I don't know, they're supposed to release the 2018 Bullet Edition Mustang.
Ooh.
Do you remember the movie Bullet?
No.
Yeah.
Steve McQueen, the
Yeah.
dark green. I don't know if they're going to or not. I told Kevin, I'm tired of the Bullet. I'm ready for a Mach 1. But anyway, a couple of shows. A bunch of us are headed over to Florence to McFarland Park. The big show tomorrow is the Eli Block Party. This is a show, Christie wanted to take the Eli car show and kind of go franchised, I guess, if you want to call it that. And so the big one is tomorrow, Saturday, not tomorrow. So Gloria, I'm praying for no rain, 9 to 2. Be a good opportunity to get out. That's a beautiful setting at McFarland if you've ever been down in
It
there. And then if you don't want to leave Athens or Huntsville area, I don't know how to say that name. Veloce and Speaker Box are having their first annual birthday bash. The karting, indoor go-kart track Really in fun. Huntsville. They're having a little car show there. So there's the information. So it's from 9 to 3 if you're interested in staying local. Next week, I don't remember what's on the radar for next week, but the Ardmore car show's coming up soon. Athens High School PTO show is coming up soon. I'll keep you
Piney
informed.
Chapel Antique Tractor Pull Show.
Really?
First weekend in
So
August.
hit me up at my email there, joesmustangs@gmail.com. If you know of a car show or a cruise in, I'll be glad to promote it.
All right, let's talk with our good buddy here who doesn't tip when he goes to restaurants. That's not true.
That is not true.
My wife was a waitress once. I know about
Kevin
it.
Ward, your wife was a waitress. She ever get tipped. She said the same thing about Christians.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible, man.
So you're part of the
probably
Limestone
how
Baptist
they do.
Association.
That's me.
Yeah, I remember when he first did our show, he was parked out front. He was moving that day. We unloaded all his furniture out in the parking lot. See what all these things.
That was it.
All right, let's talk about this big day. Last year we had Bobby Bowden.
That's right.
We all was there.
Yep. It's at Lindsay
That
Lane.
was awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a real
And,
good pairing here.
This year we got Greg McElroy and Patrick Nix. They'll be at Clements Baptist Church. We've got 9 high school football teams that'll be there. Our church has sponsored those teams to come. $10 ticket gets you in the door. There's a VIP ticket as well for $150 to get you an autographed football. And you get to come about an hour earlier and spend some FaceTime with the guys.
Now, how much is that VIP ticket?
$150.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and gift card for you.
There you go. All right. Pizza time, but it's really fun. And Greg McElroy, SEC Network, he's a household name around here.
Married to a girl from Decatur.
Married to a girl from Decatur. One of the all-time. He's played more games as a quarterback. Alabama, a lot of guys.
Quarterback to Alabama's only undefeated season recently, 14.
And I'm sure Saban's excited about the meeting because Patrick Nick's son Bo is one of the hottest quarterback recruits in the country. He's been a starting varsity quarterback since 8th grade.
What?
At Scottsboro and now at Pinson Valley.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's a stud, man. Dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, Bo Nix.
And so he don't graduate till 2019. He's already got offers from all the schools. I
I'm
mean,
going to go to Bama.
and so, but they're
Started quarterback since he started for Scottsboro in 8th grade.
Yes,
8th grade.
yes,
grade.
sure
Eighth grade.
did.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's special, man.
He's a big dog. So, but Patrick, he came in off the bench in '93 and won the Iron Bowl. Next to Sanders is the whole deal. And so anyway, it's just a neat story. And I've met Patrick years ago. He's been offensive coordinator at University of Miami and been in the college ranks for a while and now coaching high school
Well, if
football.
this goes anywhere as good as last year was our first one, wasn't it?
No, we had a year before we had Brody Crowell and Tommy Bowden.
Okay.
I've had a couple of these. And
Last year was awesome.
But last year was really good. And Bobby Bowden was he was hilarious.
Good story, man.
He's a good
You
guy.
guys
Big
are
gummit.
Yeah, good stories he told over there. But all right, what else do we need to know about this event?
Man, eventbrite.com, you can get your tickets online if you want to do that, or you can purchase them at Clements Baptist Church or at the Limestone Baptist Association. And we just want to get some folks in the door. We're already about halfway sold out. I mean, we got about half of the tickets sold, and so there's a couple hundred left.
I think a seat about 1,200 over there.
And we're going to pack them in. And so $10, it's a family night. It's not a men's event. So bring the whole family. But we're excited about having all those teams
But there's no
there.
way you could work me in to say something.
I don't know. It's always dangerous.
He's proved himself. Lindsay.
That's right. He proved us. Yeah, I'll get you in there, man. But it'll be fun. We'll have a conversation, have an interview with the guys about faith, football, and family. And then Patrick will wrap it up. It's going to be really good. It'll be a great night.
Can't wait. Yeah, as long as you keep Tim Anderson short.
That's right. Yeah, he's the welcome man. Bathrooms and welcomes, And
Danny, what you got going on?
I actually got offered a part in a movie that's going to shoot next summer.
take it?
Yeah. It's a football movie, and we're going to shoot it over in Florence. A lot of it over in Florence.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we'll hear more about that later. But Michael O'Neill is going to be in it as well. He's connected as well. I don't know if you know who he is or not. He's an Auburn guy. Other than that, just auditioning a lot, which is good. I guess that's considered work. Isn't it?
Well, we're just glad to have you back up healthy and everything ready to go.
Yep.
Hey, Kevin, we'll mention this a lot for you the next couple of weeks. I want to mention right now before we leave, Abby Cooper. Today's her last day with us.
Oh.
Going full time at Herbs and More. We're making some changes. Got a guy coming in next week to be assistant director. And the main thing is, Maddie's got to go to school full time. Well, Maddie's got to be there at 7:30 basically, and she's asleep in the back after saving some other girl's life next door.
That's amazing.
That's right.
I know. She got to sleep.
Give her a medal.
In the end, as we progress here and do more shows, we got to move on. Abby's done a great job. Never missed a day. Took about 4 or 5 weeks off a year, but so did I. So that's the joy of working here. And I got to get another new knee, too, so I'll be taking some more time off. All right, let's go to the kitchen this morning.
You're not taking time off. You're going to stuff
Me and Joseph to be on.
Well, hey, man, if y'all can fill in for me, hey, more power to you.
Joseph, I think we could do the JJ show. Joe and Joe.
All right.
There's
that's
too
gonna
many
last.
Joes in the world. Joe Cannon
right.
stopped me yesterday, asked me about a guy wanting to buy my house.
Okay, let's talk about what you're doing. What are you making?
Well, one thing we don't talk about is that we have chicken breasts as well. So today we're going to do basic chicken parm, but we're using the no antibiotics, no steroids, farm grown.
Hobbs Farm, locally farm-raised beef and chicken. They have that. They also have caged eggs as well. So don't forget about that, too, and they are delicious.
And they last about, 3 weeks?
No, they last a month.
A month, excuse me. And night and day compared to what you pay for. Let me just show. So I was just shopping the other day, and I had to shake my head. I was at Walmart. They had 18 eggs for 44 cents. 44 cents for 18 eggs. You couldn't give them to me for free.
I wouldn't have taken them.
Hobbs eggs, you know what I mean? I said, and people buy with their eyes. They eat with their eyes. But when you eat with your eyes and you buy with your eyes, things happen that are not good for your body. That's why you have to spend a little more money on food, have faith in God, love Tebow, and have a healthy meal.
Since when did you become a preacher? I do recall you once saying, is everyone in this town a preacher? I think you finally swallowed the Kool-Aid.
Yes. Well, when you see the great things God can do for you, why not? He brings great people like you and, Jamie too, but don't tell him I said that. But seriously,
That's awesome,
talk
Joe.
about other things. Why can't we thank God?
Well, we should always thank God, first and foremost. That looks awesome.
Chicken. When you order chicken parm at Joe's, you order no antibiotics, no steroids.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, well, it came out of the oven,
I thought I had your hand.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's
Then we're
wonderful.
going over to some nice fresh spaghetti.
Okay.
Now we're going to top it off with basil out of the backyard. And when I mean out of the backyard, I don't mean right back here. I mean in my backyard. We're going to get Jamie to have a nice garden one day. That's homegrown chicken from Hobbs Farms, spaghetti, and a nice healthy salad with your favorite dressing, Joe's world famous ranch dressing. We're going to make another one because I could see Joseph and Danny's eyes. They're already on it. Joseph had about 3 donuts with his eyes. He didn't have any with his mouth. So I know he's going to want one. And we're going to make another one right here. This is our sauce. You can buy this in our...
Now, you have this at your restaurant?
Yeah, we use Hobbs Farms chicken. Really? For chicken parm, grilled chicken, for the Cooper salad. We've got some requests, and I think we're going to have to talk to Jamie about this. I don't think he's going to be happy. Since we're using their chicken, do we change the name?
No.
No.
Who's publicizing it?
I agree. And listen, I don't know why, but it is by far the #1 salad. I mean, yeah, people love it.
Because it's good. It's got everything wonderful in it.
And this chicken,
And good for you.
you could honestly, if you like to cook or you go out to eat, you could absolutely taste the difference. I'm telling you, your stomach can taste the difference. You feel better after you eat it. I'm not used to these 1965 stoves.
Hey, this is a great stove.
Maybe we could put Jamie in to get an upgrade.
Story and Lee, give them a plug this morning. It's been awesome.
But seriously, it's completely different taste. It's much healthier. You feel better. You have more energy. We're getting the ribeyes in today, the steaks. Our meatballs we're coming out with a new menu, and we're going to have bolognese, which is a meat sauce. Okay. And guess what meat we're going to use?
Hobbs Farms.
Great guess. Yep.
I'm so smart. Thank you, Joe. That's great. And don't forget, when you go to Joe's, all the food is, of course, frozen that you can actually purchase and take home with you. So pick you up a pizza on your way out the door. That way you have a great pizza, great meal. And then the fillets, I have to tell you, and the fillets you have been able to, either today or tomorrow, we'll have another stock in, but we'll post it on, of course, the Facebook page. And you can always call Joe's to ask him if it came in. But it really has gone good. And one thing I do want to remind you, if you want to get a turkey reserved, they have turkeys now. The baby turkeys, I guess, are in, and they will be huge by the time Thanksgiving gets here, so don't forget about that.
And we have been getting orders, people coming in with large orders. All I would say is call Gloria. If you want more than half a dozen of a certain kind of cut, just let us know. We could have it, but when you come in and pick up 10, then the next person.
And I do want to say Hobbs Farms is also open on Fridays, so if you want to go visit the farm and see them, you can. Call them beforehand, though. Make sure they do have product on stock. Save you a truck. Wonderful people. All right, don't forget, we will be out at Volleyball for a Cure this Saturday. Come get dirty with us. Had to say it. There's going to be a lot of mud. Sorry, that was bad. Volleyball for a Cure. We'll see you there. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.